We live? We are. Hello, everybody. Let me ping people. I know, baby. Little guy. All right, what's going on, everybody? It is time to do an RNG. I should get a calculator open as well. I forgot I don't have one open. Just getting right into attempts. I already pre-calced the initial seed, so don't need to worry about that. So I do have another strategy today. Oh, fudge. Gentle. 62, 53, 32, 33, 40, 60. Two. 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. I'm always gonna do 4 levels. Is first new part of the new plan is always do 4 levels. Step 1. Calculate, hit OK. And then the second part of the new plan is once the seed has been found. Should be this one. We don't have Shiny Charm. We are going for Unova Legend. We're going for Tornadus. We do have a Timid Sing. We're going for 5. Pink. So we're looking for probably in the 5. Ooh, we got a double here. We'll go for that. So part of the plan is to always leave the menu at like around 120. Spend about the same time in the menu. I'm new here. I love your vids. Who are you building the team for this time? This is not for anyone's team. And even if it was, I wouldn't be... I'm not going to, like, with Pokegame, it was a bit different because AIM was like, he was testing and running and planning his team live on stream while... 692 while like not expecting to be able to win or like he was doing the subathon. Basically, Pokegame MD was doing the subathon while he was planning and testing the team. So he would stream, he would test the team, he would run the team, and I forgot to switch my synchronizer. Semolina, no! Oh my gosh, this kid. Semolina, you can't. Jump on, dude. Happy Friday, Samantha. Yeah, so he was planning his team live on stream the whole time. Everybody knew what his team was. His EVs and stuff were pretty much public the whole time. Oops. Whereas, you know, when someone's going to Worlds, like, I'm not going to say who I'm building a team for, and even if I'm getting a singular Pokemon, I'm not going to even say that I'm getting a Pokemon for a team leading up to Worlds if I'm streaming it, if the person is comfortable with me streaming it. And that's because I'm not trying to leak somebody's team, right? Like, with Freeze Eye, nobody knew that I was making Freeze Eye's team. I was just doing streams of getting Pokemon. And with Bugsy's team, I mean, it was a little bit obvious that I was making somebody's team, but I didn't ever say I'm making somebody's team. I'm doing this for somebody. I also just was getting Pokemon around World's time. So is there a chance that this Tornadus is for somebody's World team? Maybe, but I'll never tell. Which is true. I wouldn't ever tell. That's the honest truth. We can oops. So yeah, I would genuinely never tell because I'm not trying to leak somebody's, you know, important team. I'm realizing I can make this fully in here. This. Then I just make this long. Genius Jake, you've done it again. There we go. That looks a little better. We only got a minute. So yeah, I wouldn't tell even if it was. Bugsy frame perfectly. The Bugsy's name has like 3 G's in it, but yeah, it's similar. Yeah, I simply wouldn't say it. Right, when I'm remaking older teams from older games, I don't care if I talk about it because, well, at that point, it's like the team has already been made, the team exists, etc. Like, I don't need to, you know, worry about anyone finding out a secret. It's like, I didn't make, you know, any of Ray Rizzo's teams for Ray Rizzo. I made them 10 years later to show what it was like back in the day, you know? Same with, like, the Wolf Glick team that I made. I just showed what it was like. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a good time. Let me go Nightbot. Maybe make it leave and enter the channel. Leave channel. Yo, what up, Bruce? How you doing? We have another nice weather day here in Michigan, finally. Broke up for holidays and doing Lego. What holiday is going on right now? Is there a holiday in the UK right now? Also, I'm sorry you broke up. Or congratulations on breaking up if it was bad. Or are you not even talking about a relationship? Is broke up a UK slang I don't know about? Oh, when does the summer start? This was timid, which is really funny. Alright. 86. Dude, I might make a fork of 3DS RNG tool just to fix this thing that this person has done. Did I set this as my target? Let's see. Yeah, I was 7 to 8 early. That's actually fine. Okay. I'll do one more attempt without doing any adjustments on the 698 because I did goob up a little bit. So we'll see if I can re-add some. I can re-consistency. Yes, I know, little boy, but I can't let you free because of Semolina, and you were free all morning. Broke up in the UK means the school has time broken up and you're on the holidays till school opens up again. Insane. UK people, you guys have a interesting slang. I don't know anything about it. It means the school, well, all these are UK people here. Do you have any advice for fishing RNG in Gen 4? I haven't done it in so long that I would say no, I don't have any advice for it. It's been a really long time. Yeah, so what we want to do is go to the nature quickly. So that's impish. And we're put the stats in. So right now I'm calculating the stats to find the initial seed. This is classic Gen 6 stuff. We're going to use rare candies, and I always go to level 24. It's part of my new strategy. I have only a slightly new strategy, and it's centered around making the RNG slightly more consistent. Oh no. No, why is it invalid? What's this? Hey, okay. Alright, we're gonna back out. And then we're going to switch rolls into the front. And then when it hits 120 seconds, it could be either of these, to be honest with you. It's actually more likely this. No, it can't be this one. It's got to be this one. So when this hits 120, I'm going to hit B. British invasion, apparently. The Brits are going to colonize the stream. Damn. Is that true? Are you guys going to colonize me? Is the British gang going to colonize me? I'm British, yeah. Honestly, for some reason, I find my nips therapeutic. Am I saying your name right if I say Kelvin? You'll be in New Jersey next week? Damn, if I still lived in New York, we would have been able to hook up, bro. I lived in South New York when I lived in New York, so I was literally on the Jersey border. You got people in NJ, you know? What are you doing in NJ? It's got to be a beach thing or a relative thing. It's one or the other. It's impossible it's anything else, I would imagine. Oh, this is a pretty good angle. I think I have time for this. That's target frame. Let's see if this fucks me. 14686. Right, let's see if this works out. This might not work out because I don't know if the delay will line up. Maybe visiting a friend from PA. Very Dubbins. We don't colonize what the monarch demands. There is no tea for a week. If it goes too long without brew, they melt. Similar to a vampire. Oh, interesting. You guys melt if you don't have tea? I was unaware of this. Heard New Jersey and New York individuals hate each other. It's really like a one-sided thing. New York people just kind of bully New Jersey people. I would say basically for no reason. But I live in Michigan now, so I don't hate New Jersey anymore. I hate Ohio. It's a different thing, you know? Totally different angle. New Jersey has a couple of weird things about it. One is the north part of the state kind of sucks. It's filled with very wealthy people and like factories and smog, and it's kind of gross. South Jersey's actually really nice, but nobody likes to talk about it. And the biggest thing about New Jersey is you cannot take left turns, basically. To make a left turn, you take like a right turn that takes you around a big loop. They're called jug handles. So, and New Jersey just does not allow you to take left turns, basically, almost at all. You just have to take basically a big roundabout. And then the other thing about New Jersey is you cannot pump your own gas. It's the only state in America now, but you are not able to pump your own gas or petrol, as all these British people in my chat would call it. Although actually I believe British cars run on what Americans would call diesel, so The target frame, let's do plus minus 100 filters. Oh, I don't see a calm one anywhere. Filter. Let's do that. 76. Oh. Okay, I was 7-8 early. Okay, that works out. So I'm doing plus 698. We'll just do a middle ground plus 8. We'll do plus 706. I got 706 twice, so let's try that. Some cars here use diesel, but yeah, petrol cars are better for the environment, I believe. I'm pretty sure diesel is petrol to us. Maybe that's the rest of the EU? I've heard before that, like, in Europe, their regular gasoline is a diesel. That's what I've heard before. I don't know if it's true. All right. Let's go. What's up, Tavia? What's up, Darksness? How you doing? So we go this way, this way, this way, this way. It was gentle. 2, 6, 3, 5, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 6, 0. Okay, start. Switch results in the front, and then we wait until 120 to... Seems like it's unlikely to be this one. I can't really be anything else. Oh. Oh, good. There's a bunch of good ones here. We'll probably be able to make this one. Oh, fudge. I think it's about 120. So I think a big part of this, like, to fixing everything is to be much more consistent. I'm trying to take the same actions at the same time every single run of this minute, and I'm seeing if that increases the stability, because Gen 6 has been, like, notoriously unstable for me. I actually finished the Japanese, well, I finished the Japanese version of the patch a while ago, but then when I finished it, people were like, the game is crashing on Birth Island and sometimes in Dewford Cave, and I was like, what the hell? And so then I didn't do anything about that for several months, and I just fixed it in the English version right now. And then while I fixed it in the English version, I also added a bunch of upgrades to it. And so the Japanese version probably won't come out anytime soon. Maybe I'll be able to quickly fix the Japanese version to just have the seed fix and not any of the other cool shit that I put in. So I might be able to do that. But I won't guarantee anything. Especially because it doesn't seem like too many people use the seed fix, unfortunately. I didn't get a lot of people, so we'll see how this newer version goes. Maybe I'll put it at the end of the video, and I'm like, if there's enough interest, I'll re-up looking at the Japanese version, because I won't be able to, it's not that I won't be able to, but I don't really want to. Well, maybe I will. What does the Japanese Emerald decomp have? Yeah, why, yeah. Just post it in, like, Pokemon General or something, Jared. So, there is a function map for the Japanese one, so maybe I can do it. I might be able to get this full thing working, but we'll see. And if y'all are having a good time here, by the way, please consider hitting that like button. It's a free way to help the channel out. I'm doing a pretty tedious, pretty crazy RNG manip, so if you're liking it, hit that button. It really helps me out, and it's free. Yo, what up, Timocracy? How you doing? This is the annoying thing about Ralts. Alright. Land. Let's see what we do. So I added 706 this time because it looked like I was like 8 frames off 2 times consecutively. Yeah, the Ralts is helpful. It'll get me a timid one when if it's luck, but it's better than nothing. Okay. I can tell you right now, this is not it. Ignore filters, plus minus. So assume C. So we're looking for. Did I hit this one? This one. Hey, you are timid, right? Am I just like randomly way off? I had 94 special defense. I don't see that anywhere. Okay, I think this is likely we're like 200 early or something random like that. So let's see here. 154, 121, 90, 130, 94, 127. We're 80 early. I think this is fake. I think there's like some kind of lag spike. So let's see. So I wish I remembered my previous. I wonder if Eon Timer will remember them. Equals 81 early at plus 706, right? What do we have? The previous two I had were pretty far apart, and they both also, I used plus 698, and it worked out just fine, so we'll see what goes on with that. We'll see about that again. Would I mind rating it? I mean, I'm not really a TCG gamer, Jared. I don't really know much about the trading card game. Trading cards, to me, the extent of them are, that looks cool. I pretty much only interact with this franchise through the video game, I would say. Relaxed. I can rate the vibe, I can do that. That's doable. But yeah, like some people like everything about it. They'll do TCG, they'll do anime, like still, even as adults. They'll do all sorts of stuff, like everything. I don't even play most of the spin-offs. Like, a lot of people will try out Unite, or play, like, TCG Pocket, or do other stuff, and I just, like, literally don't know anything about any of the other stuff. I don't watch the anime, I don't, you know, do anything like that. Let's look at the vibes. Put them in Pokemon General, I presume. My god, that's so many Haunters and Gengars. Do you have, like, literally every Haunter and Gengar? If you have literally every Haunter and Gengar, I would say it's a vibe. I have a pretty rare Gengar card. I'm trying to find which one it is. I have a Gengar card that's about $600 in terms of value. Miniping and Gen 6, yep. Oh. I think it's the most expensive card that I own. Yo, what up, Pretend Passing? How are you doing today? No, if you saw in the Discord, my latest video is basically done. I really just have to add one, like, voice line in. I'm wondering if it's if Pokemon spawn, that's when I get worst. Yeah, it's really one line of dialogue I have to add in, and then the music's already in, so I'm legit done. Do we have anything that's not a singlet? Oh, can we do this one or no? No, it's 3 minutes now. We were close to being able to do it. We would have been able to do it if I was a little bit faster. I guess I'll just go for this singlet, right? $19,203. It's pretty popular. Some low prints can run for money. Let me see if I can find them. So much junk over here. It's, here it is. The, so this Gengar, this Gengar EX. It's pretty, I mean, the camera's not very good, but it's in pretty good condition, too. I don't know if I'm going to pay to have it graded, but it's in good condition. I feel like grading is like a smidge of a scam, but I don't know if that's true. Like, I feel like even with, like, reputable organizations, you can open up your shit and send it back to, send it back and get a different grade. I've heard the opposite. I've heard it's better to sell ungraded and just show really good pictures. Maybe I'm wrong. I have a friend who's like part-time job is basically buying and selling Pokemon cards at his local community. And he was just like, yeah, he was like, even when I buy graded, I just crack them open to sell them ungraded. But I'm like not informed. This is just like secondhand info from someone else. I don't know, Bance. I don't know how Mystery Gift in Gen 4 works at all. I've not looked into it even a little bit. It could be a fun thing to do, but I don't know, like... Oh, I see, Jared. That makes sense. So, like, for Gen 3, the thing about the Gen 3 Mystery Gift stuff and Mystery Event is that, like, they allow, like, an unbelievable amount of control over the game. Like, it's actually almost shocking how much they let you have control of the game through Mystery Event. Because if you notice, after Ruby and Sapphire, they stopped having Mystery Event. It's always Mystery Gift. So in Ruby and Sapphire, you get the Eon ticket that way. And you get it from your dad. You don't get it from the guy in the buildings. You don't get it from your dad. You get it from, like, the guy in the buildings, basically. Set as target. And that's because they realized having it assigned to, like, a random NPC is probably not good. I think I hit this one. I was plus 13. And so they probably realized, like, oh, having to do that is not good. I don't know if I've been any more consistent with my new method, by the way. And so in Emerald and stuff, when you get the Mystery Wonder card, what it does is it activates the guy at the, this is the right mode, isn't it? It activates the guy... at the Poke Center counter. And, like, those, that is a very different thing, where it's just someone gives you a ticket, and then you go to a place. Like, I've been able to do so much, in part because the NPC is different, and in part because they just give you, like, call ASM is crazy, you know? It's probably better to not flip through the natures. Flip to the nature and just use the blue coloring if I can. It also might be better to not use rare candies at all if I can. And just go off the level 1 stats. And go for an extremely precise pickup range of, like, plus -5 because I'm so consistent. I would expect that to also be a good way to handle this. So I'd have to look at the Gen 4 decomp, and I don't even know. And I'm skewing so late here. Could be either one of these, to be honest. It's got to be this one. It can't be. How much you need to donate to get your Switch 2? Yeah, I'm at like 109. I'm 195 away at this point. We're close. We have 14 more days as well, I believe, right? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 28. Yeah, counting today, we have 14 more days. Well, it's not even so much as the binary format. It's like, does the Gen 4 scripting language have call ASM? If the Gen 4 scripting language has call ASM, that's pretty good for the state of it, right? Because if there's a way to call custom assembly code or do something, you know, a good person to talk to about this would be Retire. And I mean, maybe I will talk to Retire about it. I've talked a little bit to him about, you know, stuff like this. But never like a full attempt at doing it. But I'm kind of out of stuff to do in Gen 4 DLC, right? I mean, I guess, oh, these are 30 HP though. I guess I could go for a singlet. I so don't want to though. I'm going for a singlet, it's this one. I don't know how good the decomp is, though. It's going alright. How about yourself? Like, I mean, I could look at the decomp. Let's examine. I have 2 minutes. Poke Diamond. What is that? Is it Poke Diamond? How good is the Poke Diamond decomp? Doesn't look very good. There's still a lot of ARM thumb in this, is there not? I don't even see a source folder. Jesus. Okay, Platinum. Poke Platinum any better? Okay, Poke Platinum looks a lot better. Wonder if there's like... Trying to find these script commands. Is there like a big list with all the script? I wonder, do they have like a thing? Do they have a symbols branch? Do they not have a symbols map or anything for this? If there's no symbols map, this is like really tough to navigate, I'll be honest with you. Is it really dumb if I get it? Well, because there's just better ways to get it, you know? Most video games are going to have scripting languages because scripting is just like, because you don't want to I don't know how to explain. You don't want to have to code everything in like C or whatever the fuck you're making your game in, right? Like every time you want a cutscene to happen where a character walks up to you and says like, hello, my name is John, you don't want to have to like go through like C functions, which can be kind of obtuse compared to scripting languages, where scripting language is just like, there is a command and it's like command walk left. Holy crap. What the heck? Hold on, I didn't see the, let me go to my dashboard to read that. I think OP Clanby posted it. OP Clanby donated $100. Hope this gets you close, friend. Thanks for your help in educating the communities. Everybody show some Blisy love to OP Clanby. Holy moly. We are now less than $100 away from the Switch 2. I appreciate you so much, my goat. Holy cow. Everybody show them some Blisy love, seriously. If you have the Blisy love emoji, please show it. Actual goat. We are less than $100 away from this goal of the Switch 2. Oh, don't assume so. Was I like 1 late? That's 90. Is it 12 early? Nope. This one's 148, but it's not. What's your nature? Naughty. Ew, is it this one? I'm 12. Wait, it's only 12. I was 12 late. Okay, I was about the same. Okay, so. Okay, interesting. So let's not do plus 706. MP Dog felt like the least I could do with all of the RNG help you've given me in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I'm glad I've been able to help you. I've been thinking about doing some more Heart Gold, like redoing some older Heart Gold and Soul Silver guides, but to be honest with you, I don't know. My last couple of, well, it depends on the guide. Some of the guides have not performed very well, so I've been a little bit nervous about it, but I think there is going to be another, Heart Gold and Soul Silver guide next week. I'm releasing a video probably tomorrow for the public. What's up, Ogdenim? How you doing, homie? Been a cool minute since I seen you. Hope you're doing well. I mean, if you're really interested in that type of stuff and you don't have a rapport with Retire, I would recommend talking to Retire. I'm sure Retire knows, because Retire has made wonder cards to send to games using arbitrary code execution. Yeah, no, I'm just hoping you're doing well. Like, I always, whenever I guess, you know, it could be the autism, but I'm never sure when I say stuff like, oh, it's been a minute since I've seen you. I'm glad to see you here. Like, part of me worries that people are thinking that, like, I'm throwing shade at a chatter for not being here or something like that. When in reality, I just like seeing familiar faces, right? Like, I like seeing Ogdenim in my chat and being like, oh, yay, Ogdenim's here again. Like, I'm excited to see you again, you know what I mean? Can also just be anxiety, overthinking, feeling the need to explain that type of shit. You know how it goes. But I do hope you're doing well. Yep. Autism, ADHD, they go together. You know what also goes together with autism and ADHD is migraines. I remember when I first went to, when I first went to an ADHD doctor, they were like, do you also get migraines? And I was like, I do. And they were like, I think that migraines and ADHDs are linked. And she was just like, like on the running, like the bleeding edge of studying migraines linked to ADHD, which I thought was pretty interesting. Well, I mean, I would argue, I feel as though ADHD and autism are not super well understood Because if you ever notice, like, the thing about, like, autism is it is also very, like... Well, I think I'm gonna go for... I might just do a plus 700 flat on this one. It's not this one. It's not, probably not even that one. It's probably this one. Go 5 IV. What can I get? Sorry, I'm focusing on picking a target now. I could go for this singlet, which I hate doing, but I haven't been getting much. I mean, I could go for these two. I'll just do this one. This makes more sense, right? I just got such a nice breeze. Okay. Oh, they're bird. These are birds, right? I bet you this is part of the problem, is Pokemon spawning. Are these spawned? These Pokemon exist already, right? I think they do, yeah. Not so fun fact. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I don't know what that is. Oh, I've heard of this. Hopping in on my birthday for a mo. Well, happy birthday, Cecil. Cecil desist. That's pretty funny. Everybody send happy birthday to Cecil. I appreciate you. My wife doesn't have this, but she does have hypermobility, which seems similar. Where she has like all her joints are just like they don't exist. Yeah, like she can like bend her hand like all the way back to here just by pulling it. Like I can go this far back. Like if I'm straight like this, I can go this far back. She can go like all the way like flat. It's insane. Stop. I keep accidentally muting my music. So I am thinking spawning Pokemon is part of the issue. I wonder if I would have more luck doing enough. But the thing is, like, it's not like I'm not close. Like, I've been 10 advances off, which is really 5 advances off this whole time. When you think about it. Maybe I'm over-adjusting. When it says I'm... Like, I wonder if there's a world... No, because it goes at 60 FPS. The problem is that's confusing is, like, if I hit this one instead of this one, it would say I was +1, but I wasn't +1, I was +0. It's going all right, Mac. How about yourself? Mind saying anything about a €95 Leaf Green copy EU? You're not insane. The button didn't get pressed. I hit it. Ugh. That's a tilter. That's a tilter. I don't think you're insane as long as you can afford it. That's just what they go for these days, unfortunately. Like, you're not a sucker because you spent... You're not a sucker because you spent $95 on a game that you want. Like, society has decided it's evil and wants Pokemon games to be $95. So... I mean, I was talking to my friends about it. I play, because I left New York, but I still keep up with my friends that, like, because, like, all my friends from New York are pretty much my friends from high school. Or, like, 5 of them. And I play Dokapon Kingdom. It's a video game with them every, every Wednesday, basically, or we try to play every Wednesday. And I was telling them about how insane the video game prices have been. And my friend Connor was like, I'm thinking about selling them just to get rid of clutter. Like, I don't open this shit up anymore. And he was like, wait, how much are they worth? And I was like, well, what do you have? And he was like, I have Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Platinum. And I'm like, well, Leaf Green's like 130. And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, it is. It's like outrageous. I was like, they're literally outrageous right now. Like, it is truly unbelievable. It is too much money. And I was like, Emerald's the big one. I think Emerald is by far the most expensive, right? It's actually this one. No, Emerald's going for like 200 now. Emerald is legit going for like 220 on eBay right now. Like with loose. Like without a box. In English, anyway. Literally go on eBay right now and type in Pokemon Emerald. They're literally going... I would say it's consistently above 200 at this point. If I put a does anybody know? This is an insane question. Does anybody know if I put a repel on, does it prevent sky encounters from spawning? Here, let's go to eBay. Pokemon Emerald. No, Emerald is going for like, hold on. These are like $300 auctions with just the cartridge. I see buy it now is for like 200 basically. I see a $90 buy it now for a fake Emerald. I'm reporting this. This is absolutely the fakest shit that I've ever seen. Oh, I didn't even look for a thing. Man, do I have to go for a singlet again? Dude, it would legit be easier if I had the shiny charm. Because all of these would be like tripped. And so I would never get singlets. I legit might like recommend you do these RNGs with the shiny charm. No joke. Someone donated 100, yeah. OP Clanby donated 100 like 20 minutes ago. We're less than $100 away from Switch 2 moment. I'm thinking about like what the best way to handle replaying the games is, because I have to buy the DLC again probably, right? Which is annoying. But if I have to, so be it. No. I would, so the goal with the reason I want a Switch 2, allow me to explain and then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. So the goal with the Switch 2 is to build a player's team twice. I take the team and I build it once on the Switch 1 and another time on the Switch 2. And ideally my setup goes where I have a setup where I beat the game, like I beat Violet on the Switch 2 and on the Switch 1. Right? a fresh game, I beat them both, and then I get the team from there, okay? Now, keep listening, don't answer yet. So, if I transfer my profiles over, I then lose the DLC on the Switch 1, no? Or, I guess if... Yes, but then if I transfer the game to the newer system, then I lose it on the original system, no? Oh, I could game share Scarlet? You have DLC on both your Switch, but how does the transferring work? How does the transferring work? Okay, because like when you, okay, this is, let me explain. When you transfer a 3DS, if I'm on my 3DS, right? If I'm on my 3DS and I transfer this 3DS to a different 3DS, it wipes all the data on this 3DS. You just lose it. Is that not how the Switch 2 works? Oh, interesting. I see. All right. Oops. Is it this one? Am I minus 10 now? I'm minus 13 now. What the heck? Okay. I subtracted 6 and I went from plus 13 to minus 13. Logically, that means I add 3, right? Is everybody following? Does everybody track? We're gonna do plus 706, 703. This is so stupid. That video idea is killer though to add. Well, that's why I'm trying to get the funds for the Switch. That's why I'm trying to ask you guys for help, because I'm not just asking for chat to randomly donate me a Switch 2. I'm not an idiot, right? I'm saying like I personally would not buy a Switch 2 until like maybe if Legends ZA is shown to have really dog shit performance on the Switch 1. Like I was not planning on buying a Switch 2 until like Gen 10 basically, because I was like Legends ZA is coming out on the Switch. I'm not gonna buy it. But then my friend Jeff has a Switch 2, and I saw how good Scarlet and Violet ran on it, and I was like, well, I think this is a good idea for a video. So if chat supports the idea of this video, and they want me to do it this way, then yeah, that's basically my thought process on it. So I think it's a good idea to compare if the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, how fast they team build. And so if people want me to get it earlier, I'm asking for some money, which is, you know, a perk of my job, but it also makes me feel weird. So, you know, what do you want? I don't know. I've never been able to get over, asking for money not being weird and asking for channel memberships and stuff like that. So like legit, anytime somebody donates, be it for this like Switch 2 or just to become a channel member because they like my shit and you get videos early and stuff, like, because it's like obviously like people aren't just becoming channel members for like the goodness of their heart or whatever. Like they like seeing my videos early, or they, you know, want to support me because they like the videos that I make or something like that, obviously. But like I genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because it's, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'm a small creator. I'm pretty independent. I make like insanely niche content that I'm always worried is never going to get any fucking views, you know? So I genuinely appreciate when people support me in this way or any other way. Even just being liked and stuff and watching is also obviously very appreciated. Rich man Jeff at it again. From what I understand, Jeff sold a bunch of crypto. And it's current. So he's living the good life. Off topic, do you think it's a good idea to add something like reverse bottle caps in games to make your IV 0? I don't think, a lot of people say do rusty bottle cap to make your IV 0. I don't think that's what it should be. I think they should just make bottle caps and gold bottle caps respectively. Let you change the stats to whatever you want. So if you have a bottle cap and you use it and you pick which stat you want to use the bottle cap on, you can then make that stat anything from 0 to 31. And then if you use a gold bottle cap, it's basically just a Pokemon editor, and you can make all 6 stats any value from 0 to 31 that you want. Now, Game Freak doesn't like the numbers, right? It's clear, it's very clear to me that Game Freak does not like the numbers being shown in game, as evidenced by it just says best or hyper trained or something like that. But I think what they should just do is, I think they should just fucking commit to, commit to the bit and literally tie a word to every single value. So 0 is no good, 1 is pretty bad, 2 is all right, 3 is okay, 4 is getting better. You do stuff like, you literally do that for 31 digits, and that is exactly how you you know what I mean? That's exactly yeah. I forgot to look for a spread again. We have a singlet here. I really don't want to do it. We have a pretty good spread here. Actually, technically I should just go for this one, right? No, these are not consecutive. Oh wait, is this a triple? The rare 2-piece? Oh, dubbins. Okay, cool. The 2-piece is very goated. All right. Well, the good part is, MSN Shame, they already have 3. They already have no good for 0. They already have fantastic for 30. And they already have best for 31. So they already have 3, so they don't even have to come up with 32. They have to come up with 29. And they have multiple values. They have decent, they have decent, pretty good, and like 1 or 2 more, right? I don't remember what they are. So they could also just use those. Like, I would just say, all right, it's no good, decent, pretty good, very good, fantastic, and best. And so you would have no good is 0, decent could be 15, pretty good could be 25, very good could be 29, fantastic is 30, best is 31. Then you make up all the other stuff, right? That's what you do, I think. My opinion, anyway. By the way, gamers, there's about 100 of you in here, but only 43 likes. If y'all are having a good time, please remember to hit the like button. It's a free way to help me out and show YouTube that my streams are good, especially when I'm doing more weird shit. Like, this is a Gen 6 RNG. This is a bit of like an esoteric, kind of useless RNG manip, right? Like, there's not a huge purpose to this. So if you want to see me do more of this stuff, stick around, hit the like button. It helps me out. It lets me know that you guys want to see more Gen 6 RNG manips. Oh, Damo, you're Irish. I have a question for you. I've been watching a TV show lately, and I've heard it suggested to me that Irish people say yes twice when they mean no. So if I was like, Damo, can you go take out the garbage for me? And you went, yeah, that would mean no. But like, you lying about it. I saw this on a TV show, like on a reality show, and 2 different Irish people who didn't know each other both did the same thing. The guy was like, yeah, do you have your food certification? And the guy goes, yeah. And then he goes, that's like my wife who says that when she means no. Will that kill RNG manips? RNG manips are already kind of dead, to be honest with you, right? When you make a team for competitive play, you almost never need to RNG manip a Pokemon. Right now, the only Pokemon that you would need to RNG manip for Scarlet and Violet are Pokemon that both need a 0 in a stat and are not easily catchable in Scarlet and Violet. So for example, if I was to RNG manip a 0 speed or a 0 attack Latios in Scarlet and Violet, it's not going to be much faster or faster at all to do that than to do that and then transfer it up than it is to soft reset for a 0 attack in Scarlet and Violet. However, Galarian Moltres, for example, who is probably not particularly meta relevant right now, is unobtainable in Scarlet and Violet, but is allowed to be used in tournaments. And so Galarian Moltres has the trifecta of can be RNG manipped, it can be RNG manipped, it's allowed for VGC usage, and it is not able to be soft reset in Scarlet and Violet. And because it has those 3 factors, you will RNG manip it. And so there's not too many Pokemon like this, because a lot of the Pokemon that you can't RNG manip, you also can't RNG manip in other games like Calyrex Ice. You would think, oh, or Calyrex Ice, whatever Calyrex, all the Calyrex, right? Any Calyrex you would think like, oh, okay, it would be good to RNG manip it, but you can't RNG manip Calyrex, so it doesn't matter. You're soft resetting for that thing anyway. Are you jolly? I was literally 1 late. I hit this, didn't I? I was exactly 1 late. Look at this. Because the way it oh my god, I was 1 late. I'm so salty. Because like, look at this. So the way that works in Gen 6 is that you are, and it makes sense that so basically in Gen 6 RNG, you can only hit even or odd advances. And so I was aiming for this one. I was 1 advance late, which doesn't give me this. It gives me this. And this is exactly what I hit. So I could have hit any of these ones, but I think it's likely I was exactly 1 late. Even though this is like a 4-piece here, I could have hit like this or something like that. I'll never know. So we know we're on the right track. Is my wife on the way home? No, it's time for dinner. She'll be home soonish. So we're very close. Yo, what up, Saitos? How you doing? Yeah, but MSN Shame, though, it's not, a lot of speed tiers are not 0, 30, or 31. There are a lot of Pokemon who want a specific speed stat to either tie or outspeed or underspeed Calyrex Ice is a big thing. And other speed tiers like Calyrex's speed tier. Like Amoonguss, I think, runs like 27 for that specific purpose, right? I didn't see what that was. And so I do think it's a problem. I think you should be able to just set it at, like, to me, if you can set them to 31, why can't you just set them arbitrarily? Like, there's no reason. They definitely have the technology for doing. How come the timer is counting up? So the timer counts up because I do not know what the current initial seed is. I have no idea what it is. I find it out after I launch the game by calculating and after the RNG already starts moving forward, right? And so because of that, I need to know how long the RNG has been running so that when I pick my target, I can make sure to know to pick after however many minutes goes by, right? And so you'll see in a moment. I'm gonna hit calculate here, I'm gonna hit confirm, and I'm gonna start my search. And now we know 82 seconds have gone by. So when I find my seed, which is it's this one for sure. When I find my seed, it can't be anything before 80 seconds. It's not possible. And so I'm probably aiming for around this, like over up here somewhere in the 5-minute range or something like that. This way, we'll probably go for this one actually. I think because Amoonguss's mentality mentality is to be the slowest user of Spore. It's not to be the slowest user of Spore. It's literally Amoonguss needs to hit a certain speed to like match Calyrex basically. So yeah, right now we're at 140 seconds, which is like what? It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds that we know that's how long it's been, right? And so I'm going to aim for this one. Right, we're going to plus 703 to it because it seemed to work out last time. Then I'm going to put into Eon Timer. I'm going to put in 16722 and I'm going to hit set target, and now it begins counting down, right? So that's the count up into countdown timer, you know what I'm saying? When did she text me this? I might have to... After this attempt, I have to get up to unlock the door. It hard froze your computer? What? I don't know. I've never had any issue remotely like that. You just enter the number and hit set target frame and it counts. Or counting, you set it to variable target for it to do count up mode. That's all you have to do. You click this drop down and click variable target. That's it. They literally don't even show you EVs to this day. It's really funny. You can see the mirage spot from here. You see that little red dot here? That's a mirage spot shining through this thundercloud, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, it's insane, Millie. It's like, it's actually unbelievable, and I think it's actually a little bit like sad or stupid. Players don't talk about it more. I don't know. Like, I think it is crazy competitive players don't talk about this. Like, it is, I think players who have been playing the game for a very long time forget how like obtuse it can be to like learn about like how IVs and EVs work and like what they are and where they are. Like, I think players can forget that because literally nobody talks about it, because I think it's so ridiculous. Like, there is no game out, there's like really not games out there where you have to like, yeah, I mean, I do the same thing, Bance, but it's just like, it's stupid that you have to do that. It's like, imagine the game literally doesn't let you strategize properly. You literally cannot effectively build a team without an external tool. There is, and it's like, I don't know, maybe it's, they just feel like it's pointless because Game Freak won't do anything, but I feel like the fact that they've added bottle caps proves they might want to do something. And maybe champions will have all this stuff. Maybe some of these top players, like, I think there's a non-zero chance, you know, the people working on champions, like, ask Wolf Glick or ask top Japanese players what they would like. Like, I think that's not impossible because champions is specifically focused for competitive players, right? So. Pretty slow. Oh, this is sassy. Oh, did I hit my target but no nature? I think I did. Oh no, the attack's perfect, so it's not that one. It's like this one. Was I literally one late? No, it can't be that one. It's not. I don't know what I did, but I did hit sassy, so I might be close. Oh no, 121 isn't perfect. Oh no, I did hit it. Yeah, I landed on my target, but I have the wrong nature. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna throw up a poll. Wait, hold on. Start a poll. Ripe IVs, but synchronized failed. throw it out. Reset until sync success. Keep it and mint it. All right, I'm gonna go fix the door and get more water and take my cups out here. You're behind my computer, Semolina. Nope. Oh, where she went? Alright, what do we got here? You can't mint in this game, so I'd have to trade it to Gen 8 to mint it. That's it. So this would have to go, this would have to be a Gen 9 Tornadus. That's the main thing. Yo, what's up, 10 Ben? Alright, reset's winning. I'm gonna reset. I'm probably only doing 1 or 2 more attempts today. But now that I'm really calibrated, this won't be too big of an issue. Putting odd delay in the goals and even delay. Your videos mention a move the year so you can hit them. But if when you move the year's delay, what do you mean the year has the same? If you switch the year by 1, it just switches the delay from even to odd. If you switch it by 1, you can't stay on the same delay. Jolly. After this, I might go for Deoxys again, though. I would like a double. Can I get a nice double? We have a double at 8. We have a triple at 8 minutes. Is it worth it? It's gonna be a little while. Heck it, I'll go for it. I'll do set after I back out of this. It's the last attempt for the day. It's gonna be a long one. Oh, I might have messed everything up. I think it's crazy they made Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire after X and Y and didn't let players customize clothes. They legit thought that people would be happy if X and Y's cut like exclusive feature was custom clothes. Like, no, dude, once you open the floodgates of player customization, you are locked into that. Oops. What if, when you move the years, the delay on the other year still the same frame rate, but when you change the delay, if they wanted me to hit... But the delay it wanted me to hit... No, it doesn't work that way. You're getting like false positives, Sullivan, or something. You're probably getting like false positives. You're probably not getting the correct delay. You should join the Discord to get like help from someone like on the fly who can actually help you at, like as you're doing your thing. If Mythical's accessibility is a story-related legendaries, how would it impact VGC doubles? Dude, they have been bubble beat. And I don't know why Mythicals are still banned. Like, Deoxys was catchable by every single player no differently than a normal legendary for all of ORAS, and it was still banned. I don't think Gen 7 had Megirna. You could get Megirna right now still in Gen 7. Gen 8 had, who did Gen 8 have? It had Keldeo. Again, acquirable by everybody. Gen 9 has, was it Meloetta? You can do Gen 9? It's like so ridiculous. They only allowed Mythicals in an online tournament, basically, an online ladder thing. Yo, thank you for the 18 months, Anarchy Mode. I appreciate you. Everybody show Anarchy Mode some Blisy love. I think if they put a Mythical in the game, and it's just a single encounter legendary like any other legendary, I see no reason for it to be anything other than allowed in VGC. Because I thought the reason for a Pokemon being in VGC, or not being allowed in VGC, was because they were limited time events. But like Deoxys in this game is not a limited time event. Yeah, and Walking Wait, have you ever been able to get them outside of old raids? Like, no, right? Zayn? So I don't like, and people could say, oh, they're not balanced for competitive play. Like, dude, there are Pokemon that are definitely worse. That the Deoxys forms are not going to come into VGC and be the best Pokemon ever, probably. I wonder what that format was. If we could find it on Pikalytics. Was it Series 12? It was Sword and Shield where Mythics were allowed, right? I don't know if they have it. It doesn't look like Pikalytics has it. But there was one regulation where Mythics were allowed. It wasn't it was during COVID. It was like COVID stuff. They went back to normal after it, I think. Only Megirna was very good. I mean, that checks out. Megirna is a very broken Pokemon. They've made a very broken creature. I can't imagine a world where Melmetal isn't good, though. Melmetal has to be good, right? No, Arceus also has to be good. Might have been early. I'm looking at the mythics right now, and my thoughts are, in a modern game, I could see, if you're talking in Ubers format, where all the Ubers are allowed, like, I would assume if mythics are allowed, they're allowing, like, Ubers, like, you know, box art legends and stuff that are typically banned. It's a restricted format, is what I'm trying to say. Megirna is obviously broken. I think Melmetal has to be good. I think Arceus also has to be good. Arceus is also insanely good. Its stat line is still very big. I can't... The only other one I can even think of is maybe there's room for Hoopa Unbound somewhere. Oh, not it. We're neutral. Was I one late? No, I'm bashful. Okay. I was one early. Are you kidding me? Okay, I have to go again. I knew I was early too, that press. I didn't want to go again, but I have to. I have to. I'm so close. Call it cope, call it whatever you want. I'm close as heck. We're going for one more run. If you guys are enjoying the crazy stream that I'm doing where I'm going for this Tornadus, slowly solving the Gen 6 RNG conundrum, please consider hitting that like button. It's a free way to help out the stream, free way to help out me, let YouTube know you like what I'm doing. And if you want to help me out for not free, you could consider becoming a channel member. It's only $1.99 a month. You get access to my videos early. You will have access to a brand new video tonight. You also get access to behind the scenes content and a bunch of other stuff via a special members only chat in my Discord. In addition, if you want to help me out for one time rather than a monthly channel membership like a Twitch sub thing, you could consider donating to my Switch 2 fund. We are less than $100 away from being able to get a Switch 2 for my newest team building video, where I will build a team for someone who's entering the World Championships twice to compare the speed of the Switch 2 and the Switch 1 to see how much faster the Scarlet and Violet patch makes it. Oh, you love the team building videos, always slap? Well, thank you, Wombology. Yes. Well, and if we get the Switch 2, I guarantee you it's going to be a banger, because, like I said, what we'll be doing is, a lot of people are like, oh, the Switch 2 will, you know, is this, like, basically, I want to analyze, is the Switch 2 pay to win? Because you are, because of how much faster you can build a team in it. And so that's what I want to analyze. I want to see if it's pay to win. And okay, we have a triplet right here at 5 minutes. Oh, fuck. So that's the thing that I want to analyze the best that I can. And so if we get it, we're literally only $95 away. So If you want to see that video, consider contributing. I'd really appreciate it. Or consider becoming a channel member. Really, anything helps. But yeah, we're almost there. I think if Xatu and Gotha, I mean, it's hard to tell in Pokemon if like they actually have the powers that the Pokédex lists, right? The angle is different. I don't like it. I should have gone lower. What's up, Cassie? How you doing? I would suspect that people just think that Xatu and Gothitelle can see the future, but they can't actually. That's what I would guess. Anarchy mode? Holy cow. Thank you for the 50 bucks. We are almost there. I appreciate you. Everybody show some Blisy love to Anarchy mode. Holy moly. My goat. Everybody show some Blisy love to them. Holy cow. They didn't say anything other than heart. Well, heart back to you. I'll drop a Blisy love while we're waiting. We are only $45 away from the Switch 2 goal. I appreciate y'all. Can't you also say the same thing about the old versus new 3DS because of the faster clocks and i2 cache? Well, here's the thing about the old 3DS versus the new 3DS. I do not have a new 3DS capture card, and it is too much money. I don't think the Pokemon game's speeds are significantly changed based on the Switch 2 versus the 3DS. New 3DS versus old 3DS. The new 3DS versus old 3DS improvement it's not significant for Pokemon in my experience. But that's anecdotal, so I don't. If someone has like data, then I could easily be wrong. I've been meaning to do that, but since our schedules are opposite, catching you live has been a struggle. Now, I appreciate you. Who the fuck is Jake? Yeah, PayPal makes you use your real name, so. But not all the games take advantage of it, do they? Whew. I felt good on my button press there at the very least, so if I'm late or early, it's a lag horsing. We can cope on that aspect. Oh, I got you, Anarchy mode. Well, I appreciate you, homie. We're only $45 away, and there's 14 days left of the Razor for it. So I appreciate everybody's generosity towards me. You guys are goats. And tomorrow I'm probably going to be streaming a shiny hunt, which like an actual soft reset shiny hunt. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if anyone is interested in watching me do it. What if you don't want to be the GOAT? You don't have to be. It's okay, Dave. Aiden. Yeah. Because of my Emerald RNG fix patch. I'll be showing that off after the video launches by shiny hunting a Totodile. Maybe I'll do one RNG, one shiny hunt. We want 154. Cringe. We failed it once again. Alright, let's examine. Where are we at? 140. Oh, we're nowhere near. What happened? Oh, wait. It's timid, so we gotta assume synced. We're 147. I have no idea where we landed. We just got lag horsed, which is okay. Alright, well that's it for today. I appreciate all the generosity, everybody. I will be back with a stream tomorrow. And I'll also have a new video tomorrow. And I'll have a new video for channel members out tonight. And you guys will have it access to a little while before everybody else. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.